Alright, hello everyone. I am Triblade here today with some Stardew Valley. Before we get too far, I would like to give a shout out to Daniel for subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much for doing that. You are a fantastic individual and I kind of thank you enough, so thank you very, very much. Also, hello Daniel. I am fine. How are you? What fortuitous happenstance are you here? Oh, is it not going to show? Okay, there it goes. I may have inadvertently lost track of time and didn't do my normal setup stuff. You're good? That's good. That is very good. That is what we desire. Let me move that somewhere else. I gotta rearrange my desk. I still haven't cleaned this. That's just my life at this point. I don't even know what we're gonna do today. We might hit up the mine or something. Oh yeah, we have stuff to go show to Gunther and whatnot. She's gonna head into town. Alright. Let's look at all of the stuff we have. Oh wait, it's the this is the thing happens this day. The thing. The thing. I don't know where to put this. The window's blocking the way. Okay. Just put that right there for the second. Do you have any games that you want to play but haven't yet? I don't... That's a good question, but off the top of my head, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I've played all the ones I wanted to play. Well, there was... Oh yeah, the thing starts tonight. There was the new Call of Duty, but I got early access to that for the campaign a couple days ago. There's probably a couple games hiding in my Steam library that I might be saving. But I don't think so. Do you have any games like that? Weather, clear and sunny all day. Nope. Give me the fortune teller. Spirits have good humor today. Warbin, yeah, we don't need to. Warbin. Vicky 3, I've never heard of that. That doesn't even sound familiar. I'm gonna shoot straight with you there. Hey, can I pickle fish in the preserve jars? You cannot pickle fish in the preserve jars. Alright, we'll put apple stuff in the preserve jars. Wait a second, I'll see your thing. It released I think today or yesterday. Victoria 3 from Paradox. Ooh. Hold on, let me look at this. Thanks for the ectoplasm delivered to me. I've made a major breakthrough in the field of arcane engineering. Enclosed, you'll find blueprints for a most useful machine, Modius. I'll have to look that up. Paradox. Are Paradox the people who did... Oh, my two brain cells are scrambling. Who did, what's it called? I can't even remember. Hello, sir. It's been a while. Recently bought Elden Ring. Painful game, but when you finally beat a boss, it feels so good. That's pretty cool. That's where it's at. I just did... I mean, I sort of had that experience with the, new Call of Duty's campaign. Hold on, I gotta look up Paradox real quick. Because I can't remember. Oh, I have, don't I have something by Paradox? Oh, they made Crusader Kings. Okay. And Hearts of Iron. I do have Hearts of Iron. My brain's too small for it. Okay, that's who I thought it was. Paradox are the Hearts of Iron devs, are they not? Yeah. Okay. Had to look that up for a second, because I knew they sounded familiar. Yeah, I think the only thing I've played by them is Hearts of Iron. Which was pretty fun, but I'm not great at turn-based, not necessarily turn-based, but like RTSs. Stuff like that, pretty much. I'm just straight doo-doo at. Where is that obelisk? Is it down here? Oh, yeah, look at that. Hardwood, solar essence, and gold bars. We definitely don't have solar essence for that. Let's sell some of this stuff. We'll sell the gold. We could actually make all that into sashimi. Yeah, HOI is RTS, although you can pause. So it isn't really real time. Well, just, I suppose at that point it's just strategy games that I'm doo-doo at. Let's go open a bunch of these geodes since we have the time and hope to get some iridium. I'm still trying to think about games. The question about games. I don't think I have any that can't remember any. That doesn't mean I don't have any. I don't know, maybe I should go give Hearts of Iron another try or something. See if I can handle it at this point. 80 hardwood. We can kill 50 grubs because we're going into the caves anyway. So is Victoria 3 another game like that? That's a strategy type thing. Bread. I love bread. Wait, we need to go to Gunther. Not Gunther. Clint first. Clint. I'm so bad with names at this point. Process geodes. We'll start with the ones that we expect nothing from and move up from there. Yeah, Vic 3 is something like that, but in the 19th century and a lot more differences. Oh, I see. Example, you have money. Yeah, money's always a hard part. Whenever I play Mountain Blade Warband, that's a substantial problem for me. I'm always terrible at managing money. And go bankrupt. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do in Mountain Blade Warband. Whenever I play, is I end up going bankrupt. Crap. Can I sell this stuff to him? Actually, let's go give stuff to Gunther and then go back. But what I saw from the Spiff and Brett, it isn't hard to manage money. Oh, that's good. Two things, just a mask and a thing. Alright, let's see if we can sell this stuff to my man. Is that actually Clint? I gotta remember this stuff. Yeah, it is Clint. See, I can remember some things. Okay, don't start 13 wars at the same time. Oh, but that's what I do in Mountain Blade. It's so much fun. But sometimes you just gotta start the war. Sometimes, you know, people are asking for it. you know? You can't just let those Swatians talk smack to you all the time, you know? Did you ever play Mountain Blade 2? I tried, and I have it in my inventory. And it's something I've sort of been, like... I've sort of been meaning to come back to it. But it keeps, you know... It normally turns out that I end up playing something else instead. Because it just, like, it feels... It kind of feels a bit weird to me. Because I spent so much time, you know, playing Warband and such. I think all this stuff is stuff that we've sent to Gunther before. Yeah, so we can sell all that stuff. We don't need fire quartz. Let me clear that stuff off. Okay. Process geodes. I'm trying to think, because I played it, because I pre-ordered it when they pre-ordered it. I got it whenever, as soon as they announced that anyone who bought it could play it, I got it. And, you know, played it, but I can't... Because it wasn't performance issues. I think I kept getting confused by something or found something really annoying. That's probably what happened. Oh, I got an iridium ingot. Alright, now we gotta sell this stuff. Hope some of that stuff that I just randomly clicked to sell wasn't stuff I had never seen before. It's fine. I don't know, maybe I did like it and just decided that I would wait a bit more and then actually play it. Alright, I really can't remember why I haven't been playing it a lot lately. But I did play it for a few hours, you know, a fair bit when I initially got it. Oh boy, why climb? Anything say talk about Gunther? Oh. Oh yeah, we can give him basalt. Right, let's go give him basalt. Mountain Blade Warband though. Man, I love me some Mountain Blade Warband. Put that right there. But where did I just yoink that from? Oh, from down there. Collect rewards. Oh, 5 return home totems. I love those. That makes me want to... Talking about this makes me want to go play more Mountain Blade Warband, because I recently, not recently, but, nope, I keep clicking on the wrong thing. I had installed a Star Wars mod that was pretty fun to play. Now I kind of want to go play it. Will you not take the computer? Who do I take the computer to? I can just chuck that in, something random. By something random, I mean the, sell thing bins at home. That thing still looks like some kind of, like an anime baked potato almost. If there was a pixel art anime game, that would be the baked potato. See, because you got the really done outer shell, you got the kind of butter covered outer shell, and then you got the butter right there, see? I know these things. I know an anime baked potato when I see one. Which now I kind of want a baked potato. Is that a new thing? Because that looks like something new, almost. Sandstone? Yeah, sandstone. What are your PC specs? Asking for a friend? Oh, I can't even fully remember them. Let's see. I have the motherboard is one that I hate. What is it? I think it's an Asus, I want to say. Oh no, it's an MSI Z370. I have the book conveniently in my thing because I have to constantly mess with my motherboard. Which suffers from very bad current isolation, I suppose. I think is what it would be, because the pins... Hold on, I have to deal with my tea. The pins for the RAM cards... I clicked on the wrong thing. The pins for the RAM cards will short out if something touches them. So, like, if a hair gets into the fan, like hairs do, which I have relatively long hair, I have a beard, I have dogs, so there's hair relatively everywhere. And if it picks up a hair and the hair bridges two of the pins, it'll short out and crash the computer. You can actually, if you look back, I have streams where I was on my laptop because it just kept shorting out, which I eventually just insulated it with dielectric grease, which I need to go and redo because it's wearing off. Anyway, don't recommend that. I think in there currently are 24 gigs of Corsair Fury? Hold on. I have an extra stick. Corsair Vengeance? Yeah, Corsair Vengeance, LPX, DDR4. There's 24 gigs of those hanging out in there. Could dust short it? In theory, yes. Anything that could bridge two pins on the RAM, because the RAM holders are through pinned and then soldered. Anything that bridges those pins will short. And if it shorts, it doesn't, like... It won't destroy your computer, obviously, as mine's still running. All it does is it sends a signal to the control chip on the motherboard, and it just shuts it down for safety. Let me sell all this stuff real quick. Okay. So anything that gets on there could short it out, so I had to insulate it with dielectric grease. And apparently that's kind of just a problem with these motherboards. And I didn't really think to look into it. Obviously for some people it's not a problem, but there are 3 dogs in this household and 3 people, and all of these things have hair. All of these things, relatively speaking, shed hair. And so it's very easy to pick it up. I think I actually have a picture on my phone. Well, maybe not on this phone, but on one of my old phones. that was hair that had gotten in and bridged two of those pins, and part of the hair was still burnt and stuck to the pin it had shorted on. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I didn't even think to, like, look into it. We're just gonna chuck this stuff in here. Until it had, you know, happened to me. Yeah, it was weird. And then I have an RTX 2090 Super for my graphics card. And I have an Intel i9 9900K for, I almost want to say 4.3 or 4.9 gigahertz. I can't remember the hertage, but it's an i9 9900K. Power supply. I'm pretty sure it's a gold rated. Sorry, I just bumped the microphone. I'm trying to think of all this stuff because it's been over 2 years since I put this computer together. A gold rated Corsair, I want to say. 850 watt power supply. Just a standard pleb Western Digital 500 gig SSD. Should have gone for an NVMe. NVMe? Yeah, NVMe. Didn't, because I wasn't planning on having to buy a whole new hard drive initially, and then ended up doing it, so I kind of just had to go and pretty much get whatever was there because of my poor planning skills. The cooler is not made by Noctua, I think. It's the absolutely gnarly looking one. It's got the two giant 120 millimeter fans and dual radiators. i9, yeah. I'd have to go to another room to get the box, because I'm pretty sure it's still hiding out in there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's i9 9900K. This was all... It was the best stuff I could afford in, you know, 2020. And then there's just another 1 terabyte standard, I think also Western Digital hard drive HDD, which I need to put. I was gonna get one of the Western Digital Black 4 terabyte ones to put in there soon. What games do you play with that i9? So, at the time, it was stuff like Destiny, Battlefield, and I kind of also had never had a computer that was actually, like, really nice before. And so I went, you know what? I'm gonna, you know, I had just gotten... Oh, Night Market's now open, so we're gonna head over there. I had just gotten the American stimulus thing for the first go-around, if I remember right. And so I went, you know what? I've been saving up here and there for a computer. This gives me the last little bit. Why don't I just spend, you know, an obscene amount of money for me and get a really nice computer just to see what really nice computer life is like. And aside from that bit with the motherboard, it's really nice. And part of it was I figured spend a bunch of money then, just in case stuff skyrockets, which it had already been going up. And then I would be set for the next 4 or 5 years. So there wasn't necessarily something that really needed it. It was sort of planning for the future, because the nicest, you know, the better you buy at X point, the longer you're going to be able to keep it as an investment before you have to spend more money on another computer. If that makes sense, was kind of the logic. But, games, I don't think there was a specific game at the time. There was also the fact that I had just started, or I was planning to start streaming again at the time. I should stop wasting time and actually go into these places. First things first is coffee. Now we want to go, we gotta do the, first things first is mermaid thing. So we're gonna find our thing. Nope. Was it though? Oh yeah, it was secret notes. Oh, look at the young Marnie and her kiddo, whose name I can't remember. Oh, wait. Here, let me write this down so my pea-brain doesn't need a thing. But, yeah, since I was starting to stream and stuff, I was planning to start streaming and whatnot again. I figured just get something really nice, and then I wouldn't have to worry about stuff like that. I know I don't really play. Oh, hey, you got it. You're a smart man. I like you. You can stay. Yeah, I'm too busy trying to do my stuff. All right, let's... sit and watch. Actually, while we listen to this, I'm gonna go try to find pictures from 2020. See if I have a picture of all my stuff. I don't think I have a picture of all of my stuff. So I can't remember what the other specific stuff is without like walking away, but that's the gist of it. I mean, that's the important things. Can I try anything in there? Also, the motherboard does have really nice RGB lighting, but that's kind of subdued by the other stuff. The case is one from Corsair, right? Corsair? Yeah, Corsair. It's one of the ones with a tempered glass panel on the side, so I can see all the dust in there whenever I look down. Is the clock still ticking? I don't care. You know, one that I could have tons of fans and got, I think, three fans in the front, one fan in the back. Good old positive airflow. Alright, 1, 5, 4, 1, 5, 4, 2, 3. Hey, we got a pearl. A rare treasure from the sea. I wonder if we can get any more. Alright, let's go look at the other stuff. Also, part of the thing for buying an RTX card instead of a GTX card at the time was I wanted, you know, ray tracing. Because, you know, Battlefield 5 was out, I think. I can't remember when Battlefield 5 released. My brain's so small. You can only get one per year, I think. We don't need the rag route. An iridium fireplace. Garlic, jazz, spring kale. We're not gonna worry about any of that kind of stuff. Don't quote me on that. Okay, I won't. Wait, do I need a sandfish? Hold on. Oh, I do need a sandfish. Hey, we're gonna buy that sandfish. Bream. Can I only buy one? Yeah, we'll buy starfruit seeds. Pufferfish, don't need any notes. Don't need a mahogany dining table. I think we need any of that. No, we don't need a bream because we can get bream all the time. What do you sell? Oh, you sell Christmas stuff. Cloud banner, seasonal plants. Oh, 5 to 11. Yeah, I got no idea what that means, but what type of games do you like? Generally speaking, we're gonna head home and sleep. My kind of bread and butter, so to speak, is FPS games, but FPS games have been kind of not great recently, aside from the Modern Warfares. Oh, he is Hungarian like me? Oh, I see. Does he say nice things? Hello, Hungarian person. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, FPS game. Like at the time, Destiny had done crossplay recently, so I could play on my, I could get the stuff on my computer and then play, still get progress on Xbox, which is what I played with my friends on. So I wanted to be able to do that because I prefer PC controls to Xbox controls. Alright, we'll deal with that stuff tomorrow. Let's go back inside. And sleepy poo. We didn't even take a peek in the greenhouse today. He just said Hungarian. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I approve that message. But yeah, FPS games. Which I was really happy that I did that when I got, what was it? Well, I mean, there's Modern Warfare 2, there was Destiny. Also Battlefield 1, which I used to play a lot of, and now am absolute genuine trash at. Like, genuinely can't pull off a single positive KD game. It's pretty depressing considering I used to be like top of the scoreboard. Also, I wanted to play Battlefield 4 in super high premium ultra settings. And now and now Punkbuster just kicks me because it thinks I'm hacking. A few inches of snow tomorrow. Spirits are neutral today. And there's modded Minecraft, all that good stuff. Those things up there look like they're done. So one is that vinegar, tomato juice. Pick it up. Thank you. I'm trash at almost all shooters. You know. Just shooters are very dependent on playtime. So if you stick with it, you're bound to get it. Do I have a scythe on me? No, I don't. Alright, that wheat can just suffer. Let's go put some of the stuff in the seed thing. Which actually, I should just move the seed things over there. You know, that would be the smart thing. Why is tomato juice in a white bottle? I don't know why tomato juice is in that color bottle. It seems weird to me too. I just live here. I understand as much as you do. Probably less, actually. Put those there. Let's put some eggy plants in there. Actually, you'll probably be more helpful to put things other than eggplants in those, but we'll come back for those in a couple minutes. Let's go deal with the chickadoodle-doos. But I am actually, after having played the campaign, I'm pretty excited for the new Call of Duty. I think it's about as excited as I've been in a while. Oh, I remember what part of the thing was. Part of the rationale was. Hold on. I gotta break out a search engine again. Good old DuckDuckGo. I think I might have remembered what part of the rationale was. Hold on. Oh, geez. Alright, I was dead wrong. I thought part of it might have been Fallout 76, but it was most definitely not Fallout 76, right? Hold on. I looked at that, and now I gotta look at it again. Should probably pause that. Yeah, Fallout 76 was in 2018. Okay. Don't know where I got that was a 2020 game. But yeah, shooter stuff like that. There was also Arma, because I was trying to get into Arma at the time. Keep the yam, because we'll make seeds out of that. And Arma, to have, you know, a reasonable chance of playing and doing good, you have to have decent performance, and the computer I had just couldn't handle anything other than a couple of the base campaign missions. But the whole Arma dream kind of went away when I realized that I would have to write a self-introduction to join most of the servers I wanted to join. At which point I pretty quickly just said, nope, no more. Alright, let's go get a scythe for this stuff real quick. Getting into mill sims is not easy, especially for low sex. Yeah. Which I had already had the servers I picked out. I can't even speak a proper sentence. I already had the servers I wanted to join picked out. So I had all that set up. Let's actually take... Let me get the scythe out real quick. I want to head to Gunther's and open the artifact and see if I can upgrade this pickaxe. So I already had the servers I was gonna join picked out. Can't remember what they were, but I realized that on both of them it wasn't just like you know, show up for a thing and then, you know, you go through the thing and if you do good you get in. you had to do like a whole, self-introduction. You had to go around like talk and do community like social person stuff, and I just went, nah. Hard pass. Not about that life. I think we're still. Is he just gone for the day? Oh, I guess he's just not here. So at that point I just kind of went, nah. Hard pass. But there was that was part of the driving force for some of it. But mostly what made me buy, to spend the amounts of money I did spend on stuff was just wanting to see what something nice was like. Because I was running... My old computer had a 500 gig, a relatively slow 500 gig hard drive initially. It had like... I think I had 12 gigs of RAM, but one was just some random, brand from China that I bought it. It was one of the lower end computers, and it was on sale from iBuyPower. Which iBuyPower is a fine brand. It's just, when I bought this, it was on sale. So, it was clearly doing something. And so it had just 4 gigs of some random RAM put in there. We're just gonna leave that spot open. Are we gonna leave that spot open? No, we're not gonna leave that spot open. And then I later wanted more RAM because I wanted to try playing modded Minecraft, and I noticed I had an extra RAM slot. So I put it was PNY, which is in America. I sort of make the assumption that they don't have these in Europe, but Best Buy is it's a sort of appliance computer. It's awkward for me to explain, but they sell like TV, sound systems, projectors, actual electrical appliances like fridges and whatnot. That kind of stuff. And they do sell computer components as well. Like, they sell NVIDIA graphics cards, all that good stuff. I think I was in there the other day, and I think they even had, like, what's it? i9 1100Ks? It's whatever, like, the big bad Intel processor is these days. I can't remember most computer components. In case that wasn't already obvious. And so they have this, their own kind of, like, off-brand thing, and it's PNY. And so I had bought just the store brand, whatever, RAM, because it was cheap, because I didn't have money, because I was, like, 12. I think the best Intel CPU is the 11900K, i9 11900K. Yeah, I think that's what it was. So they sell stuff like that. They sell cases, fans, that kind of stuff. And I had just bought the, cheapest, lowest end thing, because I was, like, I think I might have been 15. But the point was, I was really young. And then later on for Christmas, I had asked for a better graphics card and power supply, which the power supply was just an EVGA one. and I think the graphics card was a Gigabyte with like 3 or 4 fans. Gigabyte GTX 970, which was very expensive at the time, and I put it in my computer, and I didn't understand things at the time, and I think I had, is it AMD FX 5300? I almost want to say it was some like crappy almost AMD 4-core thing. Suit of armor, stone parrot. I didn't want to buy those, but I did. It was 4 cores, like 3.1 gigahertz or something like that. It was a very not amazing processor, which at the time it was sort of fine for the lower end, but it was not rated to go with a 970. And so I put that in there, and then that's what I was running for years until I saved up money once I got an actual job and got an AMD, an FX 8350, I think, to go with it, and it still couldn't do fantastically. Ahoy there, went to take a deep sea fishing tour. It'll cost you 1,000 gold. Sure. We're gonna pause the computer talk for a little bit, because I've never done this. I don't think I did this last year. There are no fishies. Oh. Is that where the fishies are? Am I gonna catch crazy fish? Do you have any ancient fruit? I think I might have some at home. Oh, I don't have ancient seeds. I think the ancient seeds might actually be growing. I know I had ancient seeds somewhere. Anyway, since this isn't what I thought it was gonna be, yeah, I had like 12 gigs of crappy RAM, an FX 8350, and a RTX, yeah, a GTX. I'm distracting myself and failing. A GTX 970. And so that crappy setup was what I was using. And I kind of went, you know what? I want to see what nice life is like. A blobfish. A nautilus. I love nautiluses. Do I need a blobfish or somewhere or something in here? Is it right there? Apparently not. So yeah, I decided to see what nice life was like. I saw a guy somehow hook up a 2 terabyte SSD to RAM. Pros, a lot of RAM. Cons, very slow. I would imagine. I also sort of, so I have a very cursory knowledge of computer components, because most of the time I only look into components when I'm looking to buy components. So like I probably won't like actually do in-depth whatnot looks at stuff and get all down and nerdy up until it comes time for me to buy new computer in like 2 years time or whatever. Or if I somehow come across obscene amounts of money. A spookfish. And can go buy, you know, a second, you know, dedicated gaming, dedicated streaming thing. But that sounds like something that you would have to hook up to a server motherboard rather than a normal computer motherboard. Because from what I remember, you can only have, like, certain motherboard chipsets can only handle so much RAM. Like, my motherboard can only handle, I think, 64 gigs max, which I had planned to run 32 gigs, but with my computer's problem, I'm only running 24 gigs. A super sea cucumber. I'm gonna have to make a chest for all this crazy fish because I don't want to let them go. Is your motherboard 2 slots? I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what you mean when you reference 2 slots. Because mine has... If you're talking about RAM slots, I have 4 slots for RAM cards. Yeah, I have 4 RAM slots. But I think the max the chipset can hold is 64 gigs. Noted? Yeah. Midnight Squid. I also highly encourage you to take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, because this is stuff that just relatively stuck from like 2 years ago when I was looking up stuff on this computer. And, you know, obviously I missed some stuff because I bought a motherboard that has very bad insulation for current, and thus can short out. These are some crazy looking fish. But I do know that server motherboards can hold like crazy amounts of stuff. Like it's like 128 core processors. Crazy stuff like that. Oh hey, we gotta skedoodle-ate. Take us back up. I assemble PCs for a living. I am pretty sure I know a lot of stuff about consumer PCs, not servers though. I gotcha. Like I said, I don't you know, I mean, you're obviously professional, so you probably already know you don't have to trust me with this stuff. I'm just some, you know, some guy sitting in his room playing Stardew Valley. And like I said, this is stuff that I found when looking up a bunch of stuff from, 2 years ago when I was doing all my crazy computer research. Because, you know, I was trying to be sensible, and when you're trying to be sensible, especially with stuff that's expensive, like I think I spent $2,000 right around on this computer at the time, which $2,000 is kind of a lot. That's worth more than one of my vehicles. Yeah, even in this car market. Anyway, so I was doing like crazy amounts of research and just doing no. Oh, rip whatever is in my pockets, probably. Anyway, like I said, you know, doing all that crazy research, watching crazy Linus Tech Tip videos and other people videos. That hurts physically? Yeah. Triblade, good morning. Did she find me outside? Notice anything unusually soft? I quilted this custom bedspread by hand. This isn't what I thought this was gonna be. Well, it seems very nice. That's actually a pretty nice looking room. So what do you think? It looks great. It actually does look very nice. I'm glad you like it. The house is starting to look really cozy, isn't it? Yeah, look at all that clutter over there. You can tell who's a professional person and who's just some random pleb. Penny's been working very hard around the house. It really feels like a home. That's good. I'm working on getting us a bigger house. We haven't even touched the cave patrol thing. We're gonna fail that hard. What you're saying is actually correct. Hey, that's good. Yeah, sorry, I had seen that message, but message, but then stuff happened. Oh, we gotta water the blueberry and check the TV and stuff. Yeah, that's all just, like I said, stuff from years ago when I was doing crazy amounts of research. Because, you know, when you're about to spend crazy amounts of money, you kind of want to make sure. We already know how to make that. You want to make sure that you're not gonna waste money. And so, you know, of course it was Joja. Dear Mr. Hibike, last night a Joja team member found you incapacitated. A medical team was dispatched to bring you home safely. We're glad you're okay. You've been billed 1,000 gold for this service. They billed me 1,000 gold to take me from here to in there. Joja needs to get lost. They're a bunch of creepos. More importantly, what were they even doing on my, you know, on my property? Look at that blobfish. Okay, let's... Oh, we need wood. Actually, no, we're just gonna chuck them in this chest. Just one of each for reference. Completely lost my train of thought, but it's fine. Oh yeah, like you said, not wasting money. And so even if you don't necessarily fully know what some things mean, you can get a decent idea, and then through that decent idea, you can start comparing data from other places, assuming that the data is all in some standard format, which it is if you get it all from, you know, a couple different places. Like, you know, Linus Tech Tips doing, you know, their comparisons on stuff. Other people that I watched whose channels I can't remember. Stuff like that, and you can compare that and do all that good stuff. And then if you're lucky, some stuff sticks, like knowing that, you know, certain things can only handle certain amounts of RAM, etc. And then you somehow manage to miss something when looking at faults, looking for faults to know about. You know, you miss the fact that your computer has terrible current isolation. LTT is a very good source of info. Yeah. He's sort of... If I'm curious about something computer related, he's kind of the first place I go. And there's another channel, but I just, for the life of me, absolutely cannot remember what the name of that channel is. And I feel very unfortunate because I really like them. But, you know, obviously, like I was saying, Linus Tech Tips. If you go to one channel, not even just Linus Tech Tips specifically, but if you go to, you know, one channel, generally they do all their tests in one format, and so you can use that to, you know, do what I did. Which it's been a while since I've seen Linus Tech Tips stuff. I will say that their stuff, I forget what it's called, but it was like their budget build or whatever series where there was two teams and they each had X amount of money, and they had to build a computer using that budget. That stuff was pretty cool. I genuinely enjoyed watching that stuff. Been a while since I've seen their videos, so. Though someone did show, I did do I have any of those in there? No, I have an eggplant in there. I did recently hear some stuff about their recent screwdriver thing. Alright, let's see if we can make it. I doubt we can, but let's see if we can make it to Clint's before he closes. Which I didn't get to see the full thing because I was at work and I was watching it on someone else's phone. And then we got back to, you know, having to do work, so, you know, maybe I'll go finish that later. In Stardew Valley, the speedruns, there's a JoJo %. Yeah, but JoJo's doo-doo, though. More importantly, there's Stardew Valley speedruns. No, we're in the wrong place. We're in the wrong place. Man. Sometimes I completely forget speedruns are a thing. And that people who like to speedrun will speedrun. You know. Why am I I keep distracting myself? What are the speedruns like for Stardew Valley? Process that real quick. What the heck is that? A prehistoric tool? Yeah, Gunther can tell me more about that. Yeah, we need 5 iridium bars. How much is that gonna cost me? Oh, not that much. There's a hat % or something like that where you have to visit the hat mouse. Man. Prehistoric tool. Alright, we're making pretty good progress. Hey, what did I do with that fish? You know what, let's go, let's go waste time back at home. And, buy all or single hat. There's also a community center %. I think the one that I would probably be most interested in seeing, or the one that sounds most interesting to me, is probably the community center %. Why did I stop walking like I was... Ooh, don't mind me just throwing my phone at my monitor. My aged... Actually, not relatively aged, but our pixels are slowly beginning to do not good things. Every once in a while I'll spot a green one and have to press it back into doing pixel things. Alright. Oh, we should go hit up the, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get lost in our own yard. Man, I need to start focusing on the community center soon. Because I need to do stuff like that. Why have I not finished the fodder bundle? I need a rabbit's foot somehow. Can I really not? There's no way I don't have that stuff. Alright. Anyway, at some point we're gonna have to start focusing more and more on that stuff, if not for the fact that, you know, I have the attention span of a fly and but 2 brain cells banging around. community center. Though we have been making decent enough progress with it. I should start, like, I don't know, maybe thinking about that more. But thinking's hard, man. I have the attention span of a goldfish. If I'm not... I would say if not, but I can't even deny that because I was banned. So this is from years past when Vault of Glass was the one and only raid in Destiny. I was banned from both eating Skittles and playing Pokemon during raids. So I can't even say, I can't even say like an if not or something like that. So, same. Attention span just basically non-existent. Sometimes I think I might be the only person in existence to have had something like that happen to them. It was an interesting time in those days. If only Destiny was still as good as it was back then. He dropped me a mahogany seed. Let's go home and count our wood. See how close we are to the next house upgrade. Man, now I want Skittles. Oh, I keep forgetting things. Because I gotta start writing stuff down or leaving myself more sticky notes or something. Also, I apologize if the me doing that was jarring in any way. Friday. No video Friday. You can switch to Owari's with tab. Yes. I was talking about the, because I have a bunch of it at home, too. Friday. Don't distract me, Daniel. Don't do that. Friday. I am going to stream the new Call of Duty and be absolute trash at it in multiplayer because they added the AR-57 and oh, I forgot to get coffee yesterday too. And because they added the AR-57, I have to have the AR-57. And so Friday, from either whenever I wake up or whenever the game's installed, whichever comes first, we're gonna play, well, I'm gonna play obscene amounts of Call of Duty and stream it. And drink copious amounts of soda. Complete breakfast. An iridium bar. We will take that iridium bar. Don't really need anything else from in there. And so because of that, and the fact that I feel generally lazy, there's gonna be no video Friday. Grape starter. We really need neither one of that stuff. Right. Let me go back over here. We're gonna watch this and then do the thing again. Yeah. So that's what's happening Friday. So it'll either be till I get the AR-57, till a friend shows up, because if a friend shows up, depending on who it is, I'll probably stop, but that probably won't be till late afternoon. Or until I just get tired of the game and too frustrated. So yeah, if you want to see if any of you guys want to see some of the absolute worst plays in the history of Call of Duty, you can tune in Friday with, you know, see me with all the other Call of Duty plebs drinking copious amounts of soda and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna get me a few cans of the Coke Marshmallow. Yeah, marshmallow. I was trying to find them on Amazon and it was spelled funny. And probably cherry Cokes too. But the gist of it's gonna be lots of soda and me with caffeine jitters halfway through the first soda because I don't drink caffeine normally. So it's gonna be a great time. 1, 5, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work a second time. Yeah, 1, 5, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, no worky again. Alright, it was worth a try. This place looks really nice with the snow on a side note. I visited you and you. How much do you want for this painting? Honestly, I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but I like the 3 trees. I have a year 30 farm, but have never completed the community center. Jeez. I mean, I'm probably on track to do that, because I'm probably never going to get half the stuff that I need to get. Did I get coffee from this guy? Guess so. I feel like there was another ship that we could get into that I'm forgetting about somewhere. So there's that. I don't know. Speaking of how long this game can go on for stuff like that, I do actually have to think at some point about when to stop. Though maybe I might just do what Minecraft I did with Minecraft, and I might just go on hiatus for a bit. We might as well just head home for now. Don't worry about stuff tomorrow. But yeah, Friday, Call of Duty stuff. It's gonna be, like I said, me being absolutely terrible. I'm pretty happy about some of the guns they added, and the game does feel nice. I don't really think there's anything else relevant to say, but, you know, ideally it'll probably be an egregiously long stream. Good old endurance style. Now, what don't we need? Can I put the holly in there? Probably not, right? Yeah. I don't know why I took those off that bar, but I did. Yo, can I put the pumpkins in there? Please tell me I can make pickled pumpkin. Yes. Okay. You. Yes. Alright, we're up to 5 iridium, so we're going to upgrade our pickaxe tomorrow, so no mining. 117, so we're on track with the hardwood. I lost it because my 4TB SSD corrupted. I am very sad. Oh, that's genuinely terrible. I feel so bad for you. That's, that might be worse than the Library of Alexandria. That really does suck, though. I am very sorry for you. I don't even know what to say other than I feel so sorry for you, man. If that happened, I would just cry if I had to a world that was that long going, I would just sit down and cry, and that would just be all I did for a long time. That would just be my life for a while. Let's plant this and then we'll go inside. This sucker. Right. Too close to a fruit tree. Right there. Yeah, we gotta speed grow it too. Boom. That's, I understand you being very sad. I'm very sad for you. That genuinely sucks. Could you try? And a new SSD costs $100? Yeah. I know. Stuff's expensive. I mean, if you really wanted it back, couldn't you try sending it to, hard drive recovery place? Snow tomorrow. Good humor today. Underneath all that snow, spring seeds are champing at the bit to start their new lives in the sun. Don't be surprised when spring rolls around and your farm needs some tidying up. Yeah, that's all done. Alright. I tried sending it there, but it was completely lost. Oh, that sucks. Feels great to be outside. I can spend all day right here observing every little thing. You're gonna get awfully cold and wet sitting there from all the snow. That really does suck. Also, a 4 terabyte SSD, that had to have a lot of other things on it too. That is terrible. Jeez. Alright, I want to, I'm gonna read this for a second. That's a lot of stuff. Dear Triblade, I would like to give you some information about an upcoming event, the Feast of the Winter Star. It's time for the community to come together and think back on all the good fortune we've had this year. A favorite tradition is the secret gift exchange, where everyone in town is randomly assigned someone else on the day of the festival. On the day of the festival, everyone brings a gift for their secret friend and surprise them with something special. Your secret friend is Penny. Don't tell anyone. The feast will take place on the 25th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the town square. See you, Marilyn. Wow, Penny. I wonder what I should get Penny other than probably a diamond. It was mostly just Steam games, so just lost some time. Oh, that's not as terrible as it could have been, but that still sucks so much. Isn't it also... Nah, never mind. That's very sad. I was playing Farthest Frontier and 14 of my 20 villagers died during the winter. That's many villagers. You might want to, might be time to start working on more of them, bud. Because of exposure? Yikes. Yeah, maybe get them some thermal underoonies or something. I didn't have enough hide coats. And firewoods? Yeah, firewood is very important. I have some in my garage. You want some? I'll send it to your villagers as a donation. Some nice and half-rotten maple. Let's get the stuff from the chickadoos, give them some pets, all that good stuff. The village died? Oh. Well, I'm very sorry for your loss. They're starved or left. Oof. I mean, could you blame them, though, for leaving? The leaving might have not, you know, have netted them anything better. Especially if they left during the winter. Alright. Off to Clint. Oh no, I have a new village with 2k population. That's not bad. I mean, that's actually pretty darn good. That sounds like it's a nice bustling place. With marketplaces full of firewood and coats and bread and stuff. Let's get the wormy dermies. Nice, bone fragments. Nice. Also, as possibly unfortunate as it is, I should probably end stream after this day. Because where am I going? I have to go up to Clint. Because I should actually probably go do some schoolwork and stuff. Get out of the chair. Upgrade tools. Iridium pickaxe. Thanks, I'll get started on this as soon as I can. It should be ready in a couple days. Sweet. Although I forgot to turn on pacifist mode, so they might die if a raid comes. Should maybe hire some guards. No, I've got a great idea. Take your firewood and throw your firewood at them. And then smother them with the coats. See? Ooh, don't mind me just sliding them and everything. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't really know what we're gonna do now. I maybe shouldn't have given him my pickaxe. Maybe we'll go up and talk to Robin and see what we need to upgrade our building. Go to the mines. Then we'll go all the way over here. I'm not trying to set up walls in the military. Good move. I highly encourage that. $150 pieces. What kind of farm buildings can we make? Can we put together? A mill might be a decent idea, which I think we can pull one off now. Cabin. Oh yeah, we can't build a slime hutch just yet. I have 5 soldiers and I'm running out of iron. Send off the soldiers to the mines. Tell them that it's muscle training, bodybuilding. See, then you'll have extra strong soldiers with back problems from pickaxe swinging. But you will have iron. So and you could be multitasking. So you've got like 5 things happening at once. It'd be a grand time. Guess we'll walk around and look for squiggly doos for a little bit. There's no more iron that I can see I need to explore. Exploring's scary though. Might be are there bandit camps in that? Because that seems like a quick way to happen upon a bandit camp or something like that. It's not that bad. Oh, that's good. That reminds me that I need to get back to exploring the Minecraft. So maybe that's what we'll do Thursdays. Look for the, is it Deep Dark or whatever it's called nowadays? Place. No, there aren't bandit camps, but there are wolves and boars. Well, I mean, I'd take wolves and boars over bandits, personally speaking. Alright, we can make another healing potion now. Let's get the mushrooms we need. Oh, some whinstone, nice. Oh, and a diamond stun. What happy happenstance. And we need, what, a red one? Yeah, just a red one. All that stuff we got. Hey, what's that funny looking stuff? Oh, fiber seeds. We should maybe plant some of those soon. We'll make some now just because we got all this stuff on us. What can we put in there? Let's put pomegranates. Man, I kind of want pomegranates now. Oh, there's one done up there too. Put a blueberry up there. Dog bulls, fills. Fills? Fills? Yeah, fills. I know words. I'm a human capable of speaking. Just not speaking very well. Okay. So there's stuff in here. What were thinking about? Yes, my trash can lid hat. There's some solar essence. Golden pumpkin. And I have 20 soldiers and 30 archers. Nice. Do you have options for formations? Or is it just you click and then, you know, you say, "Oh, go here, fight this." And then they kind of just go and fight however they want, kind of a thing. All these seeds gone, they're bothering me. How did I get that seed? What's that right there? Oh, there's a bunch of seeds right there too. Okay. But if I get a raid, it will be between 200 and 500 men. Ooh. Maybe hurry up with them walls. 'Cause I think you might need a couple more. Just a couple more soldiers than what you got. Boy, snow yams. Good old snams. A rusty spur. Yeah, we've already seen those. Let's go look down for squealy-doo-doo-doo-doos by Marnie's. So our commands, put paths around your trees to prevent seeds from spawning. You know, you just keep getting smarter and smarter, Daniel. You know that? I might have to give you a promotion or something. I don't know what to, but a promotion to something. You're making it in these parts. I'm a little surprised. I thought there'd be boatloads of little squiggly doos down here. Also, I need to look up, I need to figure out how to get rabbits' feet. So maybe we'll spend a stream, or a bit of a day or whatever, sciencing how to get them. Imagine if we use a slingshot, we'll be able to get a rabbit's foot real fast. I am actually dead. A raid with 1,153 people came. I would just pick up the whole village and run, personally speaking. Like how Amish people just pick up entire barns and move them. Just do that with your whole village. Just pick it up and take it with you. You know, you can put it in your pocket if you need to. Or your satchel or what have you. Oh, there's some squiggly juice. But, you know, running might be the best thing to do there. Because imagine you can't really barter with them or, you know, try to convince them to leave. We're gonna make our way home now, and then when we get home and sleep, we'll end stream. Because I need to go do real life stuff, as unfortunate as that is. They also have siege machines, so my walls are all but useless. Oh, nice. Like I said, just pick up leave the walls, pick up everything. Actually, you could just pick up everything pick up the walls and everything inside, and then just take it with you. Go it next to a city with really nice walls, and then you won't have problems. Mom's probably pretty lonely now that I'm gone. I just hope she doesn't visit the saloon more to make up for it. You shouldn't feel bad. Mom has to solve her own problems. That's the spirit, Penny. Alright, that's Sleepy Doo. That's a weird looking thing. Alright. 700 gold, not bad. There's a beard hair stuck in my pop filter. Okay. Alright. Well. Exit the title. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and peace out here. It's fortunate is it me. Yeah, so thank you all very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I stream twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, with this video on Fridays, normally speaking, but this week it's going to be 3 streams, because I don't feel like recording a video for this week. Like I said, Thursday's probably going to be Minecraft exploring. Friday is going to be all Call of Duty for a majority of the day. It's probably going to be fantastic for me and terrible for you guys. So yeah, do feel free to turn into that. Also, while we're here, quick shout out to Daniel for subscribing to the channel. Thank you excuse me, very much for doing that. You are a fantastic individual, and I cannot thank you enough. So thank you very, very, very much. As always, shout out to the rest of you who've liked and subscribed. You guys are fantastic, and I thank you guys. So thank you all very, very much. Yeah, also quick thank you to Daniel for stopping by and chatting. Thank you very, very much for doing that. Also, I am in mourning for your Stardew Valley world and your 2 villages. Mostly your Stardew Valley world and your most recent village, but I'm very sorry to hear about them. Like I said, I highly recommend just picking up the village and leaving. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I have to run away and do adult things, unfortunately. So, yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. You too, Daniel.